how these folks your name. Emotional. I don't think they heard you, man. Emotional. Who's the best rapper around? Emotional. Who's the new killer in town?
What's going on, YouTube? I'm Emotional, aka you're something of sexy. You know where the best be is me, can't you see? I'm fresh and so clean. What's going on, y'all? We back at it for another Samson video. This is What About Us. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. I'm scared. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying something. But I wonder why he put that in the beginning. But I'm about to find out. So, like, comment, subscribe. Now, baby, let's vibe. Hit the button. Ooh, okay, beat. I like those. Give an inch, they take a mile.
Don't tread on me. Those are words that I stand by, homie. It doesn't mean I'm gangster, it doesn't mean I'm country. It means that my life is in my hands only. I don't have money for security, I don't have armed guards that I keep snug around me. You don't think I deserve protection like you do, and that means you don't give a fuck about me. Gated community, that's what you live in. Hatred and mutiny, that's what we live in. So come down here and hang with us for a minute. See if you leave with the same.
I like how he does his, like, I'm assuming they're back, well, I'm gonna just say backgrounds. Like, I like how each one kind of had its own, like, personality thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring it back to right here. Wait, no, that's too far. Yeah, I'll bring it right here.
Don't tread on me. Those are words that I stand by, homie. It doesn't mean I'm gangster, it doesn't mean I'm country. It means that my life is in my hands only. I don't have money for security, I don't have armed guards that I keep snug around me. You don't think I deserve protection like you do, and that means you don't give a fuck about me. Gated community, that's what you live in. Hatred and mutiny, that's what we live in. So come down here and hang with us.
Because it was like, it had like this different type of fullness to it. You know what I'm saying? But it also added personality to it. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that, because that last one, it kind of gave you like that crowd chanting, like, what's the word? That crowd chanting, like, violent mob type sound for me, at least. But anyway, not violent mob, like a big protest type situation. Like folks that's not finna stand for just anything. You know what I'm saying?
Doing that means you don't give a fuck about me. Gated community, that's what you live in. Hatred and mutiny, that's what we live in. So come down here and hang with us for a minute. See if you leave with the same fucking opinion. Who's gonna help me out if I get robbed? What if somebody were to beat up my mother? Who's gonna be there to save our lives? You? Nah, me, motherfucker. I'm the only one that's got my back. It's doggy.
That caught me off guard. That caught me all the way off guard. I was not expecting him to do that. Oh, wow. I was not expecting him to pull out no pistol, dog. I was not at all. But hold on.
Help me out if I get robbed. What if somebody were to beat up my mother? Who's gonna be there to save our lives? You? Nah, me, motherfucker. I'm the only one that's got my back. It's dog eat dog, these are not no cats. There's cops in Michigan that can't even respond to their calls because their cars ain't got no gas. Great. Police don't have any fuel. You don't know if they'll arrive when you call them. The babies are starving. My girlfriend can't find a tampon, and yet somehow you and I are the problem. I've never bought a gun without having my background scanned and approved. The only loophole I've seen on a gun is the one that you put a fucking lanyard through. It's not true that you can go to the store and just swipe your card and get a Glock and run. It's funny, the people that say that shit have literally never even shot one. Dumbass. Hey, Matthew McConaughey. Shut the fuck up. Just cause you murdered people on screen doesn't mean you know shit about guns, you dumb fuck. What, you worried about us? What about all of those violent movies that you played? How about you go talk to Alec Baldwin before you start telling me what to do, okay? Uvalde? I was horrified by it. That's your hometown, you were born right by it. It probably cuts deep and I hope that it does, cause you work in an industry that glorifies violence. It's more your fault than it will ever be mine. The Lord only knows how many crimes that you've influenced throughout your whole career, cause I've seen you kill people plenty of times. What do you think is gonna cause a shooting? A YouTube video of a gun review, or a Hollywood murder scene that seems so realistic it looks like it's from the news? So next time that you want to point your finger,
I might be paying too much attention, but it is what it is. I noticed the lighting changed on his face. Was that intentional, or did that just kind of happen? I noticed it, but let me see. Also, matter of fact, I want to bring it back a little bit more because there was something he said further back.
That you put a fucking lanyard through.
Nope, not that part.
It's dog eat dog, these are not no cats. There's cops in Michigan that can't even respond to their calls because their cars ain't got no gas. Great. Police.
Hold on, let me see that.
Because their cars ain't got no gas. Great.
Michigan sheriff won't send cops to non-life-threatening calls due to gas prices. Really? That's what you do? You won't send cops to non-life-threatening calls due to gas prices. That's trifling. That's
Police
trifling.
don't have any fuel, you don't know if they'll arrive when you call them. The babies are starving, my girlfriend can't find a tampon, and yet somehow you and I are the problem. I've never brought a gun without having my background scanned and approved. The only loophole I've seen on a gun is the one that you put a fucking lanyard through. It's not true that you can go to the store and just swipe your card and get a Glock and run. It's funny, the people that say that shit have literally never even shot one. Dumbass. Hey, Matthew McConaughey. Shut the fuck up. Just cause you murdered people on screen doesn't mean you know shit about guns, you dumb fuck. What, you worried about us? What about all of those violent movies that you played? How about you go talk to Alec Baldwin before you start telling me what to do, okay? Uvalde? I was horrified by it. That's your hometown, you were born right by it. It probably cuts deep and I hope that it does, cause you work in an industry that glorifies violence. It's more your fault than it will ever be mine. Lord only knows how many crimes that you've influenced throughout your whole career, cause I've seen you kill people plenty of times. What do you think is gonna cause a shooting? A YouTube video of a gun review? Or a Hollywood murder scene that seems so realistic it looks like it's from the news? So next time that you wanna point your finger with a stupid opinion and chime in with it, remember, it ain't me that they're trying to be like, dog. It's you that they're trying to mimic. I feel way more safe in a place where the people are legally armed.
One thing that I will say is, like, when it comes to just like being a known individual, not saying that I'm like hella known or nothing like that, but like when it comes to like you having a platform, it's like you have to really think and really do your homework before you just start saying stuff. That's something I'm really realizing. I'm really understanding more and more about it every day. It's like you can't just be saying something just to be saying it. You get what I mean? Especially like if you like a big actor or artist or what have you, it's like again, I'm learning like it's better to either admit that you don't know something and just not speak on it, or if you're gonna speak on it, actually understand what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Speak on what you understand. Don't speak on something you don't understand. And that's just with life in general, really. It's like it's too many people speaking on stuff they don't fully understand. And this isn't to go at like McConaughey or nothing like that. It's just something that I'm thinking about. It's like it's too many people speaking on stuff that they don't fully understand. And it's like if I'm an artist or an actor or what have you, and folks ask me about something, I'm just not gonna speak on it if I don't understand what's going on, or I'm gonna ask. You get what I mean? I would rather ask than look stupid and pretend. I rather look. Matter of fact, I would rather a select group of people think that I'm stupid for not knowing something, but I asked about it, versus me pretending like I know what I'm talking about, and then I look even more stupid to myself and to other people on a broader scale. Because at least if I don't know something, I can ask and be like, and get understanding of it when I ask, versus pretending like I know and I don't. You know what I'm saying? Then I might lose that help. I might burn that bridge of getting the help that I wanted or needed. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, also I see it's interesting seeing like it's really like I did a video about white privilege, right? It was a Macklemore reaction, and it was like the whole like I'm really understanding like it affects everybody. It don't matter how you look, it don't matter where you at, it affects everybody. Everybody's affected by what's going on. It ain't just a color thing no more. It's a everybody thing. It's a everybody thing, bro. Everybody.
If something happens like a mass shooting, I have a way less chance of being lethally harmed. The criminal is gonna think twice if he knows everybody is a piece underneath their clothes. And Mayor Lightfoot will probably tell you different, but have you seen Chicago? And no, before you ask, I don't wanna be like Canada either, and I don't wanna be like Australia. I'm sick of everybody using them as a humanity meter. There's a reason that they can do whatever they want to their citizens, like fucking throw them in camps. And there's a reason that our government—
What? What do you say?
There's a reason that they can do whatever they want to their citizens, like fucking throw them in.
Howard Springs, Australia police quarantine escapees. Australian police have arrested 3 people who broke out of a COVID quarantine compound in the middle of the night. Really? Y'all got compounds? Huh. I never knew that. I did not know that. I'm learning so much.
Either, and I don't want to be like Australia. I'm sick of everybody using them as the humanity meter. There's a reason that they can do whatever they want to their citizens, like fucking throw them in camps. And there's a reason that our government doesn't even try that shit, cause they know that they can't. If you don't think for one split second that if we didn't have our Second Amendment, the government wouldn't overstep its boundaries and make us do shit even when we're against it, you're out of your mind. I don't give a damn where you stand or how or what you vote. That's dandy and fine if you trust Uncle Sam, but I for one fucking don't. And why would I? What have they done? Give me a reason for me to believe them. They want to trade me a little security in exchange for a big ass piece of my freedom. They don't want to take away guns because they care about you and they want to keep you safe at night. They want to take away guns because it's easy to control people if they don't have any way to fight.
Hey buddy, what your little AR-15 gonna do when the government comes to take it?
Well, Ukraine started handing out rifles to all of the citizens when the Russians invaded, so what about that? I thought it wouldn't help. I guarantee that it'd be better than nothing. I hope it never does, but if the day comes, I bet that you're gonna wish that you had something. This is the only country on earth where the people have real strength. And nowadays, with all the shit going on, it's the only thing that makes me feel safe. If there's anything that I've learned in the past couple years looking back at the pandemic, all of the shit that we have is fragile, and it could snap at any second. Fuck all of the politicians. I don't trust anything they say. Take the word gun out of gun control, and that's all that it is at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how crazy you think that I look or I sound when I say this shit, but our Second Amendment's the only thing that stands between us and a dictatorship.
A skit?
And as for the kids, I'm not a security expert, so I won't act like one. But I think that if we can send over $50 billion to Ukraine, we could surely spend that much, or more, or less, here in our own country to fortify our schools and make them more secure so that every kid can get an education safe and sound. Place several trained armed guards in every school across America. You know, real men who won't stand by for 45 minutes in the hallway while a shooting unfolds in front of their own eyes. And pay them well, too. There's veterans that need the work. Why not protect our kids the same way that we protect you? Politicians are protected by guns. Celebrities are protected by guns. Every important person that walks this earth is protected by a gun. But our kids, they're important. Just not as much as you.
Okay. Now, I love that he said all that stuff at the end, because something I never understood is like, you spend so much time worrying about everybody else while we're in our own country struggling. It's like I'll be on my way to work. I see so many homeless people, right? I see so many homeless people. I don't know their stories and so on and so forth, but it's like, it's so many things going wrong here. Prices on eggs and food and gas is going up, but you over here worrying about they issues and we still got issues. I don't understand how that works. How does that work? Like, did we elect all these people, or did all these people get elected for them to worry about other people's problems when we have our own problems? I don't understand that. I just don't understand it. And then when it comes to the kids and all that, like, why don't they have better security for the schools? You know what I'm saying? Like, I never thought of it like that. Like, the celebrities got armed guards, the president got armed guards, all these politicians, they got all types of security. But the kids, it's like a kid walking through the park. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why there's not better security. You get what I mean? How are these kids supposed to get an education when they got to look over their shoulder all the time? And it's what's crazy is it's kids that have to deal with that at home. Then they got to go to school and deal with it. I don't know. I don't feel like that's right. I feel like the kids should have better protection, but it's so much stuff I'm learning, bro. I'm learning so much, bro. Like, this is why I like doing these, because I learn a lot. I ain't even gonna lie. I get exposed to a lot of stuff, bro. But I'm finna get up out of here, yo. Like I said, yo, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Peace easy, baby. Lay ya.